Yellowstone back during Gold Rush period and thereafter. Back yonder a ways and over across the other side of Yellowstone Lake is a place called West Thumb Geysers Basin, and it was historically noted as a fishing cone geyser. And there are some accounts that go back to about 1870 in which fishermen used to catch fish in the lake, right there, that gorgeous, beautiful lake. And then they would go over to one of the geysers and they would dump the fish on their hook right into the geyser, and they would steam it and then eat it. Of course, you can't do that nowadays because that's far too risky for us, and you know, National Park Service doesn't want you to take any chances like that, but sure was an ingenious way to steam a fish.
Sure.
Although if you are interested in soaking in a wild hot spring, well, there are a few only of the park's thermal areas to take a dip in. Most of the park's hot spots are not safe. Keep in mind, we are sitting on top of a volcano.
Signet Lakes was a sign back there.
Okay, we are basically to the east of Signet Lake as we drive through. Anyways, as I was saying, or no, we're not to the east of it. We would be to the north of it, wouldn't we? Yeah, we would be to the north. Sorry, I got turned around for a moment. If you are interested in taking a dip, one popular spot that's considered safe enough is Boiling River, where a large hot spring flows into the Gardner River. And this is near Mammoth, which is toward the north entrance, or coming down from Montana, in other words. Or you can head to a place called Mr. Bubbles, which is a 4-foot deep backcountry hot spring. You would have to take a 13.5 mile trail from Beckler Ranger Station, or it could be Betchler. All I can say is after a 13.5 mile walk, yeah, a hike.
Not a walk, a hike.
You probably want to take a dip in a hot spring. Don't forget your bathing suits. Okay, so speaking of geysers and hot springs, we are currently driving toward Norris. Norris Geyser Basin is one of Yellowstone's hottest, oldest thermal areas that contains two very different basins, Porcelain Basin and Back Basin. Back Basin has some pretty impressive geysers like Ekinos Geyser. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, it's Echinus. And then Porcelain Basin is also home to hot springs, something called a fumarole or fumarole, and as well as some pools. Once we approach Norris, if you were to take a southerly path, past Madison, past Midway Geyser, there's quite a few geysers along the way, you would approach Old Faithful.